Good morning students, 11th standard physics. So in this class we are going to discuss about error in the product of two quantities. So your product two quantities, for example we are going to find the area of a rectangle. So we know the quantities length and breadth, it has some error. So how to find the error, what is the fractional error? So we need to have some formula, so we are going to derive. So delta A and delta B the absolute errors of the two quantities A and B. So the product Z is equal to AB. So Z plus or minus delta Z. So it has some error. So that AB have some error. So totally we can write it as Z plus or minus delta Z. So that is A into B. So A is A plus or A have some error, B have some error. So A plus or minus delta A, B plus or minus delta B. Then product is so AB. So here A into B, AB. Then A into delta B. Then B into delta A. Then delta A into delta B. That's all. So AB, A delta B, B delta A, delta A, delta B. So all are in plus or minus. Then divide by Z. So Z is equal to AB. So Z plus or minus delta Z is divided by Z on left hand side and right hand side. So that is Z plus or minus delta Z by Z. Then in this side we are using Z is equal to AB. So in terms of AB. So AB by AB, then A delta B by AB. Again similar B delta A by AB, delta A delta B by AB. That's all. Then here, so taken out Z common out. So Z you will write it as 1 plus delta Z by Z. So or Z by Z plus or minus delta Z by Z. So Z by Z that is 1. So 1 plus or minus delta Z by Z. Then AB by AB. So we will get 1. Then A delta B by AB. So A cancel. So delta B by B. Then here B cancel. So delta A by A. Then here delta A by A, delta B by B. That's all. It's a product of delta A by A, delta B by B. Then here 1, here also 1. So that 1 and 1 cancel. So if you take the 1 from right hand side to left hand side, that is 1 minus 1, 0. That's all. So delta Z by Z. After that delta A by A. So delta A is very very small. So for example length, it have a fractional error, it's 0.1. So 0.1 by 5.7 you will get some value. Again 0.2 by 3.4 you will get some low value. If you product of delta A by A, delta B by B is somewhat very very small. So this term is neglected. So delta A by A is very small. The product of both delta A by A and delta B by B, it's somewhat very very small. So we neglect that terms. So finally we will get delta Z by Z equal to plus or minus. So take that plus or minus in common, delta A by A plus delta B by B. So this is a common formula. So if you are doing a product of two quantities, you need to use what is the fractional error, we can find using this formula. Then so we are going to do a problem regarding this. So length of the rectangle is 5.7 plus or minus 0.1 centimeter. Then breadth is 3.4 plus or minus 0.2 centimeter. So we are going to find the area. So simply it is 5.7 into 3.4 you will get the area value, but there is a error in the measurement. So you need to calculate that error also to find the area of a rectangle. So first you need to find the area of a rectangle using L into B formula. You will get the direct result. After that we need to find the fractional error in this measurement. So delta A by A. So here delta Z by Z. So Z is equal to, that is L into B. Here we use area. So delta A by A. Here A term and B term. So B, A, B are two quantities. So length and breadth are two quantities. So delta L by L plus delta B by B. So this is a formula. So we are make it arrange to represent the problem. So in terms of length and breadth. So we need to find delta A. So delta A is equal to just A is taken to the right hand side. So it's common. Delta L by L plus delta B by B into area. Then we know the formula, that is A is equal to 19.4. Then substitute the values. So 0.1 by 5.7, 0.2 by 3.4, you will get some values. Somewhat very very less. Then add it, then multiply by 19.4, you will get 1.48. So 1.48 is rounded up to 1.5. So that 1.4 So the 8 is greater than 5. So the next number. So we need to shift while round off. So 1.4. So that 8 is greater than 5. You need to go for its next number, that is 1.5. So that delta Z is 1.5. So we need to go for the area. So area A equal to A plus or minus delta A. So we find the area. Then you need to add that error also. So the error is 1.5. So 19.4 plus or minus 1.5 centimeter square. So this is the area. So we have found using the formula, that is length and breadth and area L and dp. So we are adding the error. So they may be the result 19.4 plus or minus 1.5 centimeter square. If there is a error in length 0.1 and breadth 0.2, so the area have a error 1.5 centimeter square. So in this class we have discussed error in product of two quantities. We derive one formula, then using the formula we do one problem.